Becoming an entrepreneur, getting customers, growing your business. How do you do it? You're about to learn everything you need to know to make your dreams a reality. If you're an entrepreneur, stay, chat, and get to know how to become successful in the cleaning world. Our company provides a wide range of services that include pressure washing, auto detailing, solar panel cleaning, and window cleaning. Now, proudly coming to you live from sunny California, welcome to the AM Pressure Washing Podcast. Here's your host, Mark Sullins.
What's happening, everybody? Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, and we're back at it again. What's up, Petra, Major Ken? I see you guys out there. Greetings from Iceland. What are you doing, Major Ken? What's up, Spotless Experts? All right. What are we going to talk about today? The first thing I want to talk about is I have a lot of people that come on social media that want to become followers and everything else. But the big major thing that I see that you're doing wrong is either you're putting initials to your business or you're putting your happy face to the business, but you're not showing your business logo. So if you see here behind us, we have our business logos on our van and also on all of our social media. We all of my streams, all of my Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, can't talk. We have our logo, and it shows pressure washing. So when people are trying to find people, if they don't know your name, they don't know who you are, they'll see your logo. And they'll be like, oh, this is pressure washing. You got people that do plumbing, that do electrical, that do janitorial, solar panels. Whatever your logo is, always use your logo as your business profile picture. So that way people know who you are. That is so important in the social media world so people can recognize you. Looking at your happy face don't tell us nothing. They're like, who's this Joe Blow? So always put your logo on your business profile on all your websites, your social media, everything. So a picture is worth 1,000 words. Oh no, we got all the Thelma and Louise is already done logging in. But yeah, so logos is very important on all your social media streams, so always do that. And I'm sitting here reading all the things. So, but yeah, so that's about the main thing that you want to get going. Come on in and say hi, Jeff, to everybody. So Jeff is stepping in here and saying hi.
Hi, Jeff.
So this week was a pretty cool week. We've noticed a big increase in people coming in and getting equipment, customers needing work done. This week, you got the old guy out Monday, and I went to Bishop to put some miles on the Isuzu. We were having problems with O2 sensors and all this kind of stuff, and that all had to, Petra said hi, that all had to do with the truck for sitting so long. So lesson learned, on any equipment that you don't think that you're going to be moving, driving, using, always put fuel stabilizer in your fuel tank. And my Isuzu, I end up doing 2 injector cleanings, a tank on the way up there and a tank back. So when I did that, that literally cleaned all my ejectors up, cleaned my fuel tank up, all my fuel system, and it runs a lot better now, and I'm not getting no check engine lights. Oh God, now we got Terry Lynn in here. Petra, Nita, Terry Lynn. Thelma and Louise's, gotta love these girls. Hi, Terry Lynn. Tell Jeff I said hi. Hi, Petra. Oh God, now here we go. But at any rate, so that was an issue. What you got to say, Jeff? You want to come in, Kalyn?
Doing good. Been busy. Been really, really busy. And it's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
A lot of people coming in. We got some bills going on. Our auto detailer, Diego, he's coming in. As a matter of fact, Sunday, you got Mr. Jeff coming in, me and Jeff coming in for a little while. we're going to upgrade his system to a 5.0 and get him up and going with a dual system. So things have been looking good. Me and Henry and Susan come down. What day was it? Monday?
I think so.
Yeah, it was Monday. Susan and Henry from SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning come down. Shout out to SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning. They come down and got some tanks, and we chit-chatted. Hadn't seen Henry in a while. Him and Susan's been doing a lot of work. So got to talk to them for a little bit. This gentleman right here, Robert and Kathy Daniels, Sharpshooters. They will be sending me some tips. I did order some for the showroom, and we will have those in. I called Robert yesterday, but he didn't call me back. I did leave him a voicemail. For all you that are local that want to grab them, they'll have them, or if you want to order them directly from Robert, you can order your tips directly from Robert. Now, anybody out there that's got my skids that you use for solar panel cleaning, you need the purple one. So they're color-coded. The green one is for the bigger systems, for like the 5 gallon per minute and up, 5 to 6 gallon per minute. That's the green one. So you need the bigger one if you're wanting to, use it for your bigger commercial systems. But for all my skids, you want the purple one. What else we got going on? But yeah, that's Robert and Kathy from CNR Commercial House Wash and Fleet Cleaning Products. I've got some more coming in, so what I'm going to do with mine, every one of my vehicles, the van and et cetera, I'm going to screw the tip directly to a trigger gun. That way it's not quick disconnect or anything like that. It's screwed directly to it, and you can use that thing to rinse, like I said, up to 3 stories. So I'm definitely going to put the tip on a trigger gun and throw it in all the vehicles so that way it's ready to go. Hey, Kalyn, come here and look. So in the chat box, we're doing some new stuff with our system. Hey, Kalyn.
Yeah, Kalyn's been working all day on this stuff, adding a bunch of stuff to the system. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, so there's verbiage coming out over here on the side. Where is Kalyn? Has he got his earbuds in?
He might. I'm going to go fetch him.
Yeah, so he can see what's going on.
He's got more computer stuff at home to do.
Yeah, so the other things we got going on, so like I can take this off, and if I go up, so there's a lot of things that we got going on. So we're going to be loading up videos, like if I've been out doing a job and we want to show you how we were cleaning or whatever, I can. So, but yeah, these are some cool things we got going on. We're learning this new system. I'm really liking everything that I'm seeing with it, and we're going to be doing a lot of add-ons and everything. What's he doing?
All right, he wants to go home, so we're going to go.
Oh, he's out of here?
Yeah, he's out of here.
I was wanting to see the monitor, see what's going on and everything.
That's funny.
Hey, so over here on the left-hand side of the monitor, whenever we're talking, Kalyn, and anybody's in the chat box, the left-hand side on the monitor, the chat comes out over here on the left-hand side. So,
yeah, I added that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it comes out in both places.
So people who full screen, they can see the chat as well.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool. So Kalyn is doing a lot of upgrades. He's learning this new system, and so I didn't realize this. So if you full screen, this the stream right now, the podcast, and you don't see your chat box, you'll still see the chats come up on the side of the screen. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know you did that. Yeah. That's cool. I like that. So we're learning, we're innovating, we're trying to get everything up going. Don't lock the door.
Don't lock the door.
Yeah, Dan's coming in. So let's see what we got going on over here in the chat box. It sounds like everybody is talking to everybody. I'm over here just talking to myself. We're just getting tail end proofing is hot as hell. Hydrate. Dinner is salad and salmon tonight. Damn, Petra. That sounds good. I feel it today is getting hot. My wifey. Oh, Petra was complaining, Nita. I was talking to Petra earlier, and she's like, oh, my God, I had to turn the heater on and put a blanket on me and even throw a dog in my lap to keep me warm. I'm like, shut up. Poor Omar having to turn the damn heater on. Really? Ay, you girls. It's hot as hell down here. Terry Lynn's in Vegas. She's even hotter. So, yeah, crazy. Yeah. All right, so some more upcoming news. So I've been working with a company, and a lot of you people know Fluke. Fluke has the radiance meter. So the radiance meter, I've been seeing a lot of people use this meter to go out and get solar panel reading. Well, I've been educating myself, and as a matter of fact, right here is Chelsea. Chelsea was here at the shop yesterday. She brought me some meters in. So the 1 meter that you can use to see the before and after cleaning is a different type of meter. The radiance meter that you see on Amazon and everything else, all that meter tells you is the elevation, the degree of the panel. It tells you the temperature of the panel, and on the meter should be telling you how many kilowatts that sun can generate through the panel. It does not, and let me repeat this, it does not tell you how many kilowatts is coming out of that panel. So we need to reiterate that. So when you put that meter on your panel, there's a plug-in for another little attachment that you stick underneath the bottom of the panel. That tells you the temperature of the panel. With it laying on the panel, it gives you a degree reading of what elevation your panel is. The other reading is what the sun is going to be able to generate through those panels and how many kilowatts it is. So I'm educating myself, and I'm starting to learn these. I almost bought one for AM pressure washing, but I'm like, you know what? I want to reach out to Fluke. I want to talk to Fluke and find out what meters does what, how you read them. I like to educate myself before I buy anything. So after looking at them and Chelsea coming in yesterday, there's another meter. It's a box. So this meter right here has a chart on it. It's got a digital chart on it that tells you your readings and everything. And the way that you do this, on the back side of the panel, it gives you what the specs is on this panel. And you program this into the meter. That panel that is dirty, you unplug it from the system and you plug this meter into it. And you can see how many kilowatts that panel is actually generating. So what I'm going to do is I got a solar panel company 2 doors down from me. I'm going to see if they have any panels that I can borrow from them and set it up out here behind me where the van's at. And I'm going to show you all this. I'm going to film it. So when I film it, I will throw it up on the screen and show you what we're doing, how we plug it in, how we run it, how you get a true reading. So right now, Fluke just texted me, and let me see what he said here. I think they're booking their flights right now. My team is booking flights, and they're working on confirming the schedule, but it's looking positive for the 12th. David will call you in the morning. He brought up a good point that instead of the SMT, you should be able to use a multimeter to test the voltage before and after cleaning at the point. I think that would be less likely would be needed the irradiance meter. All right, so they're booking their flight, and right now, surprise, surprise, July the 12th, the podcast, I'm going to have the San Bernardino sales rep, the San Diego sales rep. We may be having the Northern County sales rep, and plus I'm going to have David, the head honcho, the guy that I've been talking to. So David, all these people are going to come out and be on the podcast July the 12th. We will be posting all that information in the days to come. I'll post it Friday when Kalyn comes in. Now that I just got confirmation, I'm going to post it, and that way everybody can tune in and know what day to tune in on to see this. So put it on your calendars. Wednesday the 12th at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're going to be doing the podcast with Fluke. So right before the podcast started, I just got the confirmation. So we're going to get these people out here. I'm going to have the set up, and we can actually, mic up and talk to them and show you how this works, how you get a true reading. So for everybody that's wanting to test the panels before and after your cleaning, and to be able to show your customer how much more kilowatts you can get out of them, we are going to do that. So it's like I tell everybody, I don't know everything, and I never claim to know everything, but I do like to learn all the new innovative stuff. So when I was looking at the Fluke meter, the radiance meter, I was sitting there looking at this thing, and I was like, I'm reading it, I'm watching the YouTube videos and everything else, and I still didn't comprehend how you could get a before and after reading. So after talking to Fluke and talking to David, and then him sending his sales rep out, Chelsea talking to me yesterday, the radiance meter is not what you want. That's not what it's there for. It tells you at the elevation how many kilowatts you're going to get out of that panel. How many, the sun, charging the panel. So there's a little, like a solar panel on the back side or the top side of that radiance meter. So as you're doing your elevation, that way you know what elevation to adjust your panels. It tells you the temperature and tells you how many kilowatts they should be producing. So the radiance meter, if anybody's bought one, that's not what they're made for. But there is a meter out there that you can plug into the panels, and it comes with different attachments that you can plug into different panels, and you can test the panels. But it's a little bit more technical than the average person that cleans solar panels need. And it's not cheap. That one meter is about $5,000 to $6,000. I have one here at the office. I've been looking at it. I'm learning it. I want to be able to plug in and show it to everybody, show you how it works. The other ways you can do multimeters, which I was just reading what David texted me, but I don't want nobody going into anybody's panel using a multimeter. I would never suggest that, and I'm not going to suggest that. But the plug-in is pretty simple. So whenever you hook your panels up on a roof, they plug in. You can actually unplug one and plug this multimeter in, but I got to talk to them and get a little bit more knowledge on it. I don't know if the panels have to be turned off to plug into it and then turn it back on. I don't know all that stuff. So I'm still learning it. So when Chelsea was here yesterday, I was answering a lot of questions, and these are the questions that we've got to get answered. So July the 12th, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Fluke will be here. I want everybody to zoom in and go live with us and ask questions. They're going to go over all this stuff. Anybody that is not able to attend the live podcast, you can watch it at a later date and you can see all the stuff. And if there's any questions that you may have, you can reach out to me anytime, and I'll be more than glad to give you that information. So like right now, I got Chelsea's business card. So you can ask her questions. She is in the San Bernardino. And if you have a hard time seeing it, I don't know, I don't have my glasses on, but if you have a hard time with their information, I'll be more than glad to give it to you. So once I get everybody else's business card before the podcast on the 12th, I'll have their business card like this, posted, and I can show it to you. But yeah, I thought the Fluke meter was the cheaper way out. It's like $350 on Amazon. And I was like, oh, this is the way to go to be able to test it. So after I educated myself with Chelsea yesterday, that's not what you use. That's not what it's made for. So we're going to talk to them, and I'm going to get with them and ask them the questions like you and everybody else is. Why don't you have a Fluke meter, like a radiance meter, that you can set down on the panel and you can actually see how many kilowatts that panel is producing without having to plug in? That would be the ideal meter. That's what I like to have. And that way you can go around to each panel and check it without having to plug into it. So that is something that I'm going to be asking questions on and talking to David and Chelsea and everybody else. But we'll also be providing sales rep in your area. So that way, if that person comes out, you can actually meet up with that person, and that person can meet up with you, and maybe go to one of the jobs and show you how the meters work and everything. So did have a long discussion with them and went over about talking to the customers and everything else, because I told them once we go live with this and once you come in here and you do the podcast, a lot of people's going to ask a lot of questions, because in our world, we're having a lot of issues with homeowners that was told the wrong thing. People that install their solar panels tell them they're maintenance free. So now you got a conflict of interest. I'm out there telling these customers, yes, you got to clean your panels. And they're like, well, no, that's not what I was told. We're like, we know that. But how much money did you get last year for using your solar panels? How much did the power company give back to you? Their checks are small, or they are not getting nothing at all, and they're still having to pay a little bit on their power bill because they haven't been doing maintenance on their panels. So we're going to try to end this, and we're going to try to educate people and give you the right tools to go out and show them. You can be on a roof and say, look, I'm going to put this meter on the panel, take a picture of it, and show you how many kilowatts this panel is producing. And then that way you can show them after it's clean how many kilowatts the panels are producing after they're clean. So we're going to work on this. We're going to try to get all this information out to you guys so you can use it in the field to help educate your customer, because nowadays that's the hardest thing in the solar panel field there is. Clean them's not the problem. Get on the roof is not the problem. Educating the customers is the problem. So once we can educate the customers and explain to them why you need this cleaning service, then it's going to make it much easier for us to be able to get the knowledge out to everybody, and that way you can get the customers and you can start keeping them clean. Get them on your quarterly contract or your biannually, and start maintaining their solar panels for them. But yes, so that was a good thing right there. So the Fluke people coming in, that's going to be a phenomenal podcast. I can't wait for them to come in, because every day I'm learning more and more about panels. And as you know it, if you've been going to any conventions, every convention, there's all kinds of new stuff out. So if anybody has anything out there besides Fluke that has anything like this, as far as knowing what the kilowatts that specific panel is producing, fill us in. I want to know. We want to see what's out there. So let's see what we got going on with questions here. Looks like it's all the Thelma and Louise's. So let's see. We got all the girls talking. Heater. So Mark has more solar brushes in stocks. Come on down. Thank you, Nita. So yes, I did go to Jay Racingstein today, and out of all times, they actually got some brushes in. So we've got about 4 39s, and I'm up to 4, 5, 6, like 6 more 32s in right now. So if anybody needs any, let me know. I did get some more brushes in stock. So I grabbed everything they had, and we've got some more ordered. But if you need anything, need any rotary brushes, I do have 32s and 39s in stock, complete with everything. So definitely give us a shout out. Give us a call. There's the number. What else we got here? Dang, I haven't talked to you in a while, brother. Let's see. He says, damn it, gotta get back to work. Thanks, Mark. I almost got my financing in order. Hopefully see you soon, Mark. All right, brother. You come see me anytime when you get ready. Super Clean Bros. What's up, Mark? It's hot in Arizona. Yes, it is. It's hot everywhere. So here in Lake Elsinore, we're a little bit hotter than Temecula. The further you go down to Temecula and the winery in Fallbrook area, it cools up a little bit. But right here where we're at, I think we were like right at 90 today. I don't know about everybody else, but we're right around 90. So don't forget, like y'all. Oh, thank you, Dang. Yeah, everybody's telling me. See, these are the things that I don't do. I am very bad about it. My wife is like, why don't you tell everybody to give you a thumbs up, give you your likes, ask how they found out about you. And I'm like, 9 times out of 10, I just got off the phone call. A customer calls me or somebody comes in, and we start talking about what their needs are right off the bat. And when I do that, I forget to ask them, how did you find out about me? And do you follow me on social media? If you don't mind, please give me a review if you don't mind, or give me a like, a thumbs up. So those are the things I forget about. You know, it's not all about, to me, it's not about how many people follow me, how many people like you, how many 5-star reviews you got. I've got a lot of people out there that does that. And don't get me wrong, the 5-star reviews do help you with your business, because I look at people with 5-star reviews and see, how that business is doing. So yes, thank you for your likes. Thank you for following. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. I appreciate that from everybody, and keep them coming in. Doesn't Henry have a meter like that? Yeah, Terry Lynn asked about doesn't Henry have a radiance meter? Yes, he does. And I haven't been seeing him use it. I've been seeing him use this little meter that you touch the panel with. So it tells you if you got voltage and how many voltages are coming out of it. So I've been seeing that a couple of times, but literally we've been working so much, I haven't watched the video and listened to what he says about that little tester and everything. But yeah, it's a different tester. So Fluke's going to give you all the downloads, the things to do and things not to do, what meters to use and all that stuff. So surprise guest, Wednesday the 12th, they'll be here. Spotless experts, do you know if needed, can we use the transmission from the 39-inch brush on the 32? If you need to, yes, you can use the transmission. Just got, I believe the rods, the axles are the same length. I believe they are the same length. So the brushes is what you need to switch out. So yes, Spotless Solar Experts, I believe the transmission and axles are the same length. If I remember right, they are the same length. It's just the brushes are different. So you can use them to answer your question. Don't forget, damn it, ding, ding, ding. I think I got all the questions answered. Most of the chat boxes, the girls, Terry Lynn, Petra, Nita, Jennifer must be working. She's not in here. So, Major Ken. I can't read what Major Ken, he said, greeting from Iceland, IS. I don't know what IS says, Ken, if you're still watching. Oh, spot experts. Okay, just wondering in case you never know. Yeah, if you got another transmission, I've actually got a couple transmissions, but out of all the brushes I've sold, I have never had a customer come back that needed to borrow one of the transmissions. The only one, two people has dropped them off the roof. Both landed on concrete. One broke the end cap at the end of the brush, and I got him a new end cap, and it literally landed on the end cap. The other one, the way it landed, the brush part kind of landed in an angle, and it bent the aluminum housing that all the screws that both the axle and the gears to, it bent that. So the customer gave it to Jay Racenstein, and Jay Racenstein sent it to Italy, and they put a new cover on it, the new housing cover, and put it all back together, and it's brand new again. So they shipped it back to him, and he's all good to go. Everything else was fine on the inside. The axles were fine. The gears were fine. It's just the aluminum housing that has all your gears inside that bolts to the aluminum main centerpiece. It bent it up a little bit. Other than that, that was it. That fell off a 2-story roof onto concrete. That's how durable these brushes are. All the other ones that I've seen out there, they would have went into a million pieces because they're plastic. These are aluminum housing with stainless steel gears and stainless steel axles. Very durable and very strong. But yeah, that's why you see me put my ball valve on the end of all of the poles, because anybody that has other brushes that don't have that ball valve on there, or they buy them and they're not from me and they don't have the ball valve on there, whenever you're trying to shut the brush off, you got to pull that 50-foot hose to you to shut the brush off. So you're trying to hold the brush that's spinning and you're trying to get to the ball valve to shut it off. My brushes at the very end, turn the brush on, turn the brush off, extend it out, retract it back in and shut it on and off. Makes it very easy for you. Makes you be able to take care of your equipment without it taking off and going off the roof. So that's what I do on mine. That's why any of my customers that buy mine always has a ball valve on the end of that brush. And you can't see it behind me, but those hanging up, you can see the ball valve hanging off of them. All right, let's see what else we've got going on here. Things are kind of stagnant right now with the tractor build. I've been getting a lot of people asking me about when am I going to take the brush out. I am waiting for the truck. So the truck was supposed to have started being built on 6/19. Well, guess what? The spec sheet 6/19 was for 2022. So when they ordered the truck, 6/19 was supposed to be when the truck was start being built. Well, guess what? It's not. So 7/23 is the start date. So next month I got about 3 more weeks before they start building my truck. So you know as well as I do on a assembly line, a truck is built within like 1 or 2 days as it goes around on the conveyor system through the factory. So as soon as the truck is built, I will let you know. And once we get it here, come on in, Dan. Come over here and grab a seat. You come over here on this side. As soon as the van or the truck is built and it gets here, you'll see a video of it. I'll show you when it comes in. And then we're going to probably set some cameras up out here and put them on a slow-mo so you can watch as it's being built. I want to start filming that as well. And for those of you who don't know, this here's Mr. Dan Riddle. He's one of our pressure washers. He has his own business, and he is actually going to go out with me here in a little while, and we're going to go do some bakeries in Temecula. We got one in Temecula and one in Marietta. So one of our customers, his future wife, he ain't married yet, he gets married this Friday, owns some bakeries. So I got to go out and get those things cleaned up for them and get them ready for, they're going to have some big gathering or something Thursday or Friday. I forgot what day it was. I think it's Thursday or Friday. They got some big gathering at the one in Temecula. Okay. So Dan's going to go out there tonight. I'm going to go out there with him. We're going to get these things all cleaned up, dialed in, ready for them for their big gathering.
Cool.
Where's your business located at?
Lake Elsinore. Elsinore.
What's the name of your company?
Dan's Power Washing.
And what is your magic number? What's the phone number?
951-775-5928. Give us a call.
Give us a call. So you got all the information.
Thank you.
Let me do this right here. Dan at 951.
Dream.
There we go. We got there's Salvang Group. I was putting up all my little business cards right there. So yeah, if you need anything done, Dan's local. He does pressure washing. He does solar panel cleaning. He does graffiti removal. Yeah. He used to do painting. Do you still paint on the side?
No more.
He's not doing no painting no more. No. So Dan would be more than glad to hook you up and get out there and do any work for you. If you already have your business and you need help, give Dan a call. He will go out there and you can sub the work out to him and he'll go out and take care of you.
Sure will.
So he's very versatile and would be more than glad to help you guys out. So what else has been going on with you, buddy?
Just staying out of trouble, that's for sure.
Right.
Yeah, looking for work, more work as always, and putting out some flyers and putting out my card on Facebook and stuff like that.
Do you still train?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, not really.
For those of you who don't know, what degree are you, Dan?
9th degree black.
He's a 9th degree black belt in what?
Hapkido and Kempo, and I'm a world champion, and I'm current. Have been for a long time, and I'm a Hall of Famer from 2012 inducted.
Get you some of that.
Yeah.
Not only does he work for me, he's my bodyguard. So I ain't got to worry about nothing. My old ass, he can take it. He can have it. But now Dan's a beast, dude. So I follow Dan and I watch his martial arts, and I've got some neighbors in my neighborhood that he trained. I didn't realize that. Yep. And you got Sky and
Sky
Larry.
Larry, yeah.
Yep, so that's pretty cool. So no, you're talking about badass, 9th degree?
Yeah.
Get you some of that. I love it. You know.
It's just a lifetime of love.
Lifetime of love.
Yes,
but you know, that's what's cool about it. Keeps you in shape, keeps you young, and you got a lot of kids?
Always, yeah. They're everywhere. Every state practically too, by the way.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I remember years ago when my cousin was going, and we got to go to Atlanta, Georgia, and Chuck Norris was there.
Yeah.
That little bitty sawed-off dude. Chuck, for those of you who don't know, Chuck Norris was little, and in the movies he wore platform boots to raise him up higher because he was so short. So Chuck Norris is a little bitty guy.
I used to see him in Palos Verdes after workouts at nighttime. I'd come home. He'd be right next to me going home. I'd be like, hey, Chuck, how you doing? Yeah, Palos Verdes.
You ever get to see John Claude Van Damme?
No, never.
Them?
No.
Yeah.
But some of my friends that I train with, they had a movie with him.
Oh, really?
Ron Pinnell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They made movies back in the day. So he was the one that was in, I forgot the name of the movie, but they had a big ring and they fought in that, and that was against Van Damme.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Lot of good
it's
stuff.
a small world out there.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I give you all my latest and greatest. I'm about ready to get to pull out of here. Me and Dan's going to go out and do a job walk with him and get this 2 bakery locations clean tonight. And like I said, July the 12th, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Fluke will be here. And I can't wait for everybody to tune in because I want you guys to bombard them with questions. Because these are the tools that you'll be using on solar panels to sell to your customer. That way you can show them that your services are needed. So once you get up there, you can go straight up there and get to that panel and show them how many kilowatts their panels are actually producing. And say, do you remember when you bought your panels? How many kilowatts do they produce? Now look at them.
Most people don't know that. They have no idea even how to look at it.
I've got a customer, and he's a friend of mine, down in Temecula, has 100 panels on his home.
Wow, that's quite a bit.
And I'm like, when's the last time you ever cleaned them? He says, I've never cleaned them. I said, how long have you had them? He says, for 3 years. I said, oh my God.
Yeah.
And you know what he said? Rain cleans them. I said, you're so full of shit. Rain does not clean your panels. When it's raining, they look like they're clean, but wait till the panels dry. And then you go right back to all the dirt and residue and film.
Yeah.
So everybody thinks that rain cleans your solar panels. No, it doesn't.
No.
So that is just a myth, and whoever put that out in the social media world needs to be kicked right in the butt. I was going to say something else that rhymes with butt, but I didn't say it.
Yes.
Terry Lynn says, oh God, Jeff loves Chuck Norris. When I used to open his laptop, it had a message saying Chuck Norris is watching. Oh my God.
Right.
Really, Jeff? Terry Lynn is putting out all your
secrets,
dude. That's funny. So Terry Lynn and Jeff Lewis, they own Lewis Premier Solar Panel Cleaning up in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And then Petra, where's my mouse? Petra is one of our friends out of Santa Maria, a Spotless Solar Cleaning Experts. Arizona, I believe. No, that's the Super Clean Bros. They're Super Clean Bros. They're Arizona. Spotless Solar Experts, I think is up north of California.
Yeah.
Who else we got here? Dang, I don't even remember where you're from. You have to let me know. I probably have you in my contacts. But yeah, that's it. But see all these girls right here, Nita, Petra, Terry Lynn. I call these girls my Thelma and Louises.
Right, I'm telling you, they're growing out there.
They don't pay no attention to the podcast. They talk amongst each other. I think they only want to tune in on Thursday or Wednesday just to talk to each other. You know, they're sitting here talking about what they're having for dinner. I'm cold. I mean, come on.
What house are going to climb on next, right?
Yeah. But at any rate. Well, all right, guys. I'm not going to keep you real long tonight. I know you guys got better things to do, and besides listen to me and Dan, so we're going to go out and do this job. But like I said, we got other things coming in. I'm trying to get some more information for you guys. I really want to show you guys how you can show the customer what their panels are doing. So that's my latest big topic. So until I'm reading Petra over here in the corner. Until I get that information, once I get more of that information and I get some solar panels set up in here so we can show you how you plug in and you really teach how to do this, then I will definitely share this information with you, even show you the videos. So Fluke, I've done told Fluke to come in earlier so we can do some filming and I can hit this little so that way you can watch the video of us explaining how the meters work, and then we're going to go live with them, and I want you to bombard them with questions. So that's to come in 2 weeks. So everybody, we're going to be out of here. Have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Give me the thumbs up. Give me the likes, and we love you guys. Everybody have a great day. Peace.
Thank you for joining our podcast today. Hope the knowledge we passed on to you helped. Please tune in next week for a brand new show and surprise guest. From AM Pressure Washing and your host, Mark Sullins, have a great day and be safe.